everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Ted Bundy American Boogieman. I know, it's another Ted Bundy movie that I'm watching. I don't know why they came out so close together, but, you know, this is about two FBI agents, again, chasing down Ted Bundy, having the largest manhunt ever. Here's the interesting piece for me. Chad Michael Murry plays Ted Bundy, so that's kind of why I'm interested in seeing this one. Some bad news is 3.7 on IMDb, but only 316 people have rated it so far. Or 316, yep. So low ratings, but low number of people rating it. Who knows? Let's get into it. I'll give you a better idea of really what it's about. I'm sure it's not hard to imagine what it's about, but I'll let you know if it's any good. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Ted Bundy American Boogieman. No check-ins tonight because really, normally when I check in, right, it's about halfway through the film, essentially, or if something interesting happens. And really, for the first hour of the film, it was, I'll say, ho-hum. You know, that's not a great way to put it, but I mean, I was like, okay, this is nothing different than we've seen before of Ted Bundy movies or whatever. You know, it's just setting up of, you know, how he, you know, murdered girls in the difference, Utah, really. It was really mainly focused on there and just what he was doing. And, you know, it gives you a little bit of a, you know, insight if you didn't know much. Then they introduced the deputy sheriff, the female deputy sheriff, I think that's what she was, and the FBI agent, Breslin, I think his name was. He was well known for, he was the one who created profiling, or was in the profiling, you know, program to help interview serial killers to create a profile so that they could stop it from happening. So that's where he comes in, and then she was in because she was, I think, in the sheriff's department where his first couple of murders took place. Anyway, so it was like, okay, nothing really new or special about it, so I didn't check in. Well, let me tell you this, at the hour mark, the 1 hour mark, I remember I stopped it for a second. It was 1 hour and like 4 seconds. And it really changes. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole movie is, you know, weird. I mean, the whole premise of this is weird. But I mean, it gets uncomfortable to watch at the 1 hour mark when he goes to the sorority house. So this is all public knowledge. There's this one scene, you know, when he's in the room, and it was really like, okay, hard to watch at that point. But then it continues. And I was thinking about, what do I think about Chad Michael Murry playing this role? And I can tell you this, that Chad Michael Murry does a great job of weirding you out, making you feel uncomfortable, creepy, just being creepy. He does a fantastic job of doing that. You know, how does he do as Ted Bundy? You know, there's not like, you know, Ted Bundy was a very, you know, charismatic kind of person. There's one scene, you know, when he was initially arrested that he shows a little bit of that. So that's not, you know, that's not really in this, like it is in some of the other movies. I forgot what the other Ted Bundy movie I just saw and did a review of it. That was more about his intelligence and his personality and his charisma and blah, blah, blah. This is more about the dark side, the creepy side, the strange side. So it really, I mean, from that 1 hour mark, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're not probably going to be a fan of Chad Michael Murry anymore. But you know, so interesting. I also like the aspect that they played up the deputy sheriff. Again, I don't know if that was her position, but she was in the sheriff's department. The strong female lead, I didn't know that aspect of it. And you know, and like they do, which I always like, is they show, you know, the things that has happened since the film. So we got the words on the screen and pictures, you know, and really they focus on the victims rather than him with the pictures, which is great, you know, for this kind of movie. So, whew, I had really low expectations, and the first hour met those low expectations. And the hour after after the 1 hour mark, and when it gets really, it's like, I don't know what to think about it, how to score it, but it's definitely different than the first hour of the movie, and it's uncomfortable. And I think they did a good job of doing that because I think that's what they're going after. So they did it. Like I said, gets tough to watch there. So I don't know if I would recommend this to anybody because it is difficult at that point. And so, but applaud to Chad Michael Murray. He did a great job of at least showing that side of Ted Bundy for sure. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got for you. Can't be any more help than that. I think I painted a pretty good picture of what you're going to get into if you do watch it. So, you know, there's the warning. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.